They want Nigeria to break up. Ex-CDS raises alarm over insecurity. Nigeria's former Chief of Defence Staff Admiral Ola Ibrahim retired, has warned that powerful forces are still working to destabilize the country and push it toward disintegration. The former defense chief said insecurity in Nigeria is no accident. According to him, the nation's resources, weak borders, and deep internal division have made it a target for both external and internal threats. Politics Nigeria reports that Admiral Ola Ibrahim raised the alarm while speaking at the reunion of the 42nd regular course of the Nigerian Defence Academy in Abuja. Ibrahim said Nigeria's size and economic potential continue to attract people who want to benefit from the country without contributing to its growth. He explained that many Nigerians may not feel the nation is prosperous, but outsiders see it as a land of opportunities to exploit. He said, "One of our sins is that Nigeria is prosperous. You know what prosperity does for a nation? It invites many things in. The country is prosperous, but only our leaders and some few privileged people are enjoying it. It is well. He said, and our borders are very porous. We are paying the price for being prosperous." He added that while citizens struggle daily, foreigners believe that they can enter the country and take advantage of its wealth. The same thing that Trump wants to do, but is it not better? Okay, if you live in Nigeria for too long, you may not be able to swear that we are prosperous, but people who see us from outside believe they can come and harvest where they never sowed. And then there are others in our midst who are more interested in identity. The former defense chief also accused some groups of working deliberately to erase Nigeria's identity as a united nation. There are also people out there who are strategic and who never want this country to bear a name at all. Ibrahim recalled earlier predictions that Nigeria would collapse as a nation. He said, those behind such ideas have not given up. He said, remember, some people thought this country would disintegrate almost 10 years ago. Those people are still at war. They are still at war. Because you live with us every day, you can see what other people see. Are you with me? They want to make this country disintegrate. Let's disintegrate you because you describe today's security crisis as a form of turbulence that requires collective effort and unity within the armed forces and the country at large. Addressing members of the 42nd regular course, he said they were trained for difficult times and had already served in sensitive command position across Nigeria. Your generation was prepared for the turbulence that defined this country today. I'm quite sure you must have been in one sector or the other, managing the kind of turbulence that has tried to consume the essence of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He warned that national security cannot be handled by individuals acting alone and called for stronger cooperation among military leaders. Not one person can do it alone. Apart from NDA uniting all of us, we have no other country but Nigeria. Ibrahim also reflected on his time as Chief of Defence Staff between 2012 and 2014. He said one of his key achievements was the structuring military operations in troubled regions. I'm very glad that as Chief of Defence Staff, I was at the head of the table when we created the division in the Northwest and the division in the Northeast because we understood that a joint task force could not efficiently manage the kind of challenge we were faced with. He explained that the scale of insecurity at the time required permanent military division rather than temporary task forces. In his remark, President of the 42nd Regular Course, Major General Folusho Oyinlola, said the reunion was a time for reflection and renewed commitment to service. He said the officers were bonded by sacrifice, discipline, and shared values formed during their training at the NDA. Mendola urged members to maintain unity despite their different postings and rank. He also called on them to continue supporting one another professionally and personally. However, this ex-CDS paid tribute to officers from the corps who died while serving the nation. He described their deaths as a reminder of the cost of patriotism and duty. Alright. You can say the teacher in those days can save money and afford the car, but now, no way for where. Too much hunger in the land. It is well. As Ademola says, there is no sacrosanct immunity that has been threatened by insecurity engineered by those who think they are more superior than others. In fact, Nigeria is sitting on the edge of a gunpowder which will eventually collapse one day. See how many years Nigeria has been wasting resources on a war initiated by the Northern Islamic religion leaders because they are primitive thinking that they want Nigeria to become an Islamic country. All the progress the West made in 50s were destroyed. I'm telling you. Igbe says, is it not better, Mr. Pension? I'm telling you. It's better we disintegrate. I'm telling you, it is really better. Akarolo says, we can no longer be fooled. Nigeria is no longer a nation, but a nation controlled by political class, traditional rulers and Islamic clerics of the northern extractions who want Nigeria Islamized through the present phase of terrorism. I think the best thing for National Assembly is to call for a referendum for the component changes that make up Nigeria to agree on which way to stay together or the amalgamate now. The North is not being sincere in the Nigerian Union. They are not. They are not at all. So let's just separate. Solutions Arena says Africans don't want to live together in peace because of greed. If you have done the right thing during your time, we won't be here talking about they who want Nigeria to break up. Nigeria has never been ready to live together before. You get. Amahe says a broken Nigeria will not benefit any of the component parts. The country is most beneficial to all of the parts as a single country. Where some people want to actually Islamize the country. Like as if it's only their religion that is in the world. It's not possible. Chukwuka says, are you not seeing the buying going on in Nigeria? Are you not seeing the kidnapping going on too? If not for American President Trump and his administration that stepped in, what step have you and the government and the political class of the day taken to end this insecurity in Nigeria? Nothing. This says Chief of Defense of Fulani Servant of Fulani Boko Haram. Your listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.